Hey, what's up, y'all? Maybe I need to find some kind of little pitch or handle or something. I don't know. Anyway, my name is Dan Ross, and I like to talk about felony expungement and an idea I feel would be more appropriate than the laws that they have set in place anyway. But the whole felony expungement thing. So, if I had a name for it, I would call it a state your case statute. And what it is after so long, you would after you've done your time, completed your paperwork, your probation, parole, whatever, because some people catch these felonies and they don't even get locked up at all. They just end up on probation, but a felony is still just the same as if you murdered a whole family and came home trying to get a job, or wrote a bad check, and try to get a job. It's still the same thing in the eyes of the law as a felon. Same rules apply for you. So I'm thinking that after you've completed your paper, so many years or so much time, or after you completed that situation, in the case of misdemeanors, it's not even always probation, it's a fee or something like that sometimes, But after you completed your situation, in order to say you've really had a second chance, maybe so many years, 3, 5, 7, however many years, more than that, I guess, for some cases. In some cases, you haven't gotten in any trouble, done anything out the way or anything wrong in all this time, then you should be able to go in front of a judge or a magistrate or something to that effect, some kind of authority, I guess you would call them, and state your case. Like, look, I haven't been in trouble. Like me, for instance, I will go in and I say, well, I haven't been in any new trouble since 1996. Here it is, 2019. I completed my paper in 2004. Fully completed, all fines and fees paid off, community services, all restitutions paid, all time served, everything. Since 2004, and like I said, it's 2019, so this is 15 years ago, and I haven't been in any new trouble. How about wiping my slate clean? Why not? If I've done something wrong, you will sentence me to do my time. So since I've done things correct, sentence me to live my life. Sentence me to be a free man. And not just me, everybody that has a felon. It only makes sense to me, especially given the statistics saying 75% of people who can't have their felonies expunged end up getting back in trouble, but only 5% of people who can and do have their felonies expunged get back in trouble. Simple mathematics. If you're trying to stop crime and give someone an actual real second chance at life, then let's really give them a second chance at life. That's not, if you've been a good enough person to get one felony expunged, which is the law, you can get one felony or 2 misdemeanors expunged, no more than that. But if you've been a good enough citizen to get one felony expunged, why aren't you good enough to get 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many felonies you got? It doesn't matter. Good is good and bad is bad. When you got in trouble, you got caught and you did your time. You know what I mean? You paid for your bad. Now you should be able to be rewarded for your good, for your change, for your outcome. So I don't know. That's just my philosophy. It just makes for a better world, for a better society. I don't want to speak too much on it, on the benefits that will actually come. Actually, you know what? Let me speak on a few things. You know, the benefits that actually come from allowing felons to return to life as regular normal people, because we out here like X-Men, like mutants or something. You know, like we would save the world if we could, but the world doesn't even accept us. You know, but felons come from all walks of life. You know, of course there are some that are criminals or whatever, I guess you would call. You know, people who have went down the wrong road, made wrong choices by law. You know, so it's a thin line. It's based on perception on what you would call a criminal and crime, what a crime is. Where was I going with this?
Some water, bro?
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Good luck. Yeah, that's what's up. Good luck. Oh, points of, okay. So they come from all walks of life, meaning you have engineers, teachers, you know, all walks of life, whatever, have caught felonies. You know, so if they were allowed to reintegrate into society as under their profession, then we have that many more people doing these things, taking care of the economy in that manner. You know, lawyers, teachers, whatever else. You know, it's not that they can't be trusted. If they've done their time and they completed their sentences and everything, how come they can't be trusted? How come? You know. Then there's the my example of how can, like me as a felon, how can I show my child the opportunities that exist for him or her when they don't even exist for me? You know, when my situation, I'm technically by lawfully a slave, and the way the system is designed is set up like that, it affects the way I live. And what I'm saying is, when I'm wanting to get a job, you know, I have to get jobs where people accept felons. You know, it's a lot of great jobs out there that don't accept felons. You know, so that's what I'm limited to. So, you know, so I'm showing my child, oh, work hard and live life, but have this kind of job. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, a factory job or something like that. Jobs that I'm restricted to. You know, follow your dad's legacy. You know, come work this factory job with me or something. Some that doesn't take much effort. You only got maybe have to have a high school diploma, maybe not. You know what I mean? Something very minimal in your society. And then I'm telling other non-felons, hey, you need a job, come over here where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And so we're limiting the options to not only are those options limited to ourselves, the exposure, the way we're displaying these options, we show them as limited options to our loved ones and our friends and family who aren't felons. I guess in a way that could make us look like we're a poison, you know what I mean? But at the same time, why? You know, if we repented for what we've done and we've served our time, that truthfully set us free. You know, you truthfully set us free, then maybe we can make something of ourselves. You know, until then, we out here really like the X-Men and shit. You know? But anyway, that's my time on this subject right now. So let me get back with you. Hit like, subscribe if you know like what you're hearing or whatever. What's up? I appreciate it. Comment. I like to respond to I like the feedback. I want to go live, but I can't because you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just not getting started with this. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate it. And let's talk about these issues, y'all. Let's have these dialogues. You know, let's get some action behind these words. Let's motivate, encourage, inspire, inform, and you know, educate. You know, like I said, I think I said educate, but you know, let's do that, y'all. Anyway, I'm up out of here. It's 10 minutes. We're gonna keep this one kind of short. All right.